Come join in on the fun and grab your glue gun. It's the Preppy Crafty Girl Show.
Hey crafty friends who love to go thrifting for junk journal supplies, and I'm here with a mishmash. This is my last installment of the estate sale I went to over the weekend, and I thought I would share. I got some practical things. So when you go to estate sales, don't just go in for things that you can use in your junk journal. Look for some practical things you might need anyway, like these command hook strips, damage free. I need some of these. I have a few pictures. They're antique or vintage, like mercantile things, and I like to hang them on. I have a tiled backsplash, so every now and then I'll put something up over where like my cookie jars are, and so I found those. Then I have a friend who is having a birthday party next weekend, and so I got these exploding party poppers. These look like they have already exploded in the package. That's what it's looking like to me. So it's just going to be a bunch of fun stuff I can stick in somebody's packaging. But I will always put a warning on it if it's got confetti. I'm just saying. Then I found for my patriotic journals, look at these little fun bear keychains with the American flag on the back. They are We Make Bears for You. So apparently these were personal, like for personalization or something. I'm not really sure. But I picked up 4 of those for my patriotic journals and thought they'd be cute. And then I also found some ribbon. So that's cool. And I found 3 packs of these fun gold stars. They're standard lunch bag, but I thought I could use it for packaging my stuff for the month of July, or I could also cut them out and use them as luminaries with not real flames inside. I just buy the battery operated candles that you get at the Dollar Tree. And so yeah, I'll do those. I may do them a little bit of each. I have a bunch of them, and they're actually called Luma Base. So apparently maybe that's what they were for originally. I'm not sure. And then I just got plain white ones because who doesn't need just plain white? They're cute to send Happy Mail in or make some junk journals with. I found this Creative Memories. I did not pay $16, but somebody paid $16 for it. It is the square maker. It's the mini square maker. And then I guess you punch and save them in there. And so it has the 3/4 inch and the 1 inch. And I don't have these squares, and I love punching. I love using punches, so I'm excited about having those. I did find an old wood frame that somebody already painted with chalk paint for me in the most perfect robin egg blue color that I need. And when I was at Angela the Traveling Crafters sale, I bought some coffee labels, old antique coffee labels. It has this color in it, and I got them for my coffee bar. So I'm going to be framing them and putting them in here for my coffee bar, and I don't even have to paint that. That's bonus. I always try to find, like I said, some practical stuff, and I found this 20-pound 500 sheet copier or laser printer, which I do have a laser printer and I have an inkjet, so you can use it in either one or fax machines. It's 20-pound paper, but this is really smooth, nice 20-pound paper. I was shocked. But even if you see these and you get them cheap, like I think I paid $1, you can, use it to dye with or use it in your typewriter. If you don't want to use it in your printer, you can always buy it and do eco dyeing or whatever. So I always try to pick these up if I know I can find it and I can get it cheap. I don't care what the size is, so you can always cut it down. And then I found this is interesting paper. Oops, my distress ink came flying off. This was interesting paper. It's some kind of shiny. It's not foil though, but it is shiny. I don't know if that's picking it up. And then it has like this in it. So I don't know what this was for. Maybe florist paper. That's what it looks like to me back in the day, the old florist paper. It's not gift wrap. Why would they put black behind it? I'm not sure. I was excited about these because my stamp scissors are broken. So when I saw these and they were the stamp edge, I was like, yay. So I did get a pair of Fiskars stamp edges. This is random. This is a random thing. But I found this little old wool hand knitted. This is wool. I mean, this thing is so thick. Handmade. And look at this thing. It is what? It's incredible. Anyway, so I do have a vintage Christmas display that I put up every year, and that will add nicely to it because I don't have any stockings for it. I found some random crafting items in a bag, and so I picked them up. Apparently these were freebies they used to give out back in the day, and when you'd go to the home parties, and so they're just some stickers. They look like photo corners. So anyway, you get those and a little free project guide. But I love that it comes in these little plastic things. These are great to store little items in. There's some pink ones. So that's what comes in it. Of course, pink and green. Love it. And then there were these Sticko stickers. So hearts, tulips, vellum tags, more hearts, flowers, vellum tags, and vellum stars. And then these were creative memories, some animal stickers, pack, Zoo Fun stickers it was called. I don't know if they're all in there. Looks like, oh, I guess they are. So giraffes and zebras, elephants, monkeys, gorillas, and orangutans. There's like this random do not feed the animals, which I'm going to add to my canasta thing because my friend brings her husband. They're in their 80s. He is a diabetic, and people always go back there and they go back and they go, "Are you hungry?" And he's like, "Yeah, I could take a little bit," and they'll bring him something. And so then she's like, "Please don't feed my husband." He is legally blind, so he can't play canasta, but he does. He goes and sits in the room while she's playing, and he watches like old Western movies. I found this Oregon Sticko thing. I don't know anyone in Oregon, but if I might just throw it in as a freebie to somebody who orders from Oregon. These are some more freebie stickers. Let's see. So they're in the blue colorway, blue and yellow. And I don't know what this is. They have hole punches in them, so I'm going to open it and find out. To be honest, this was just in a bag. I just saw they were stickers, and I just bought what was in the bag. This might just be cardstock. It says it's volume 1. Oh no, I see what it is. So they are little, oh my gosh, this is so old. This is back when I started. But it gives you little page ideas. Funny. Anyway, that's a piece of, memorabilia from back then. This was 2006. I started back in the 90s with was it Creating Memories? Yeah, I think so. So this apparently was $10 at one time. I can't imagine $10 for this, but it must have been some kind of card kit or page kit. Look at those. It's so retro. Circles, borders, and then a bunch of little cutouts in different photo corners and cutouts. Some more cutouts, and then more cutouts, punches. But this is good for clusters, so, hey. I would not have paid $10 for this little packet. I don't know who in their right mind would have paid $10, but okay. Apparently no one, if it was sitting in here. And then there's this Okay, so it was a snap pack, it was called. So you could make these pages, probably for the smaller. Look at that. Oh yeah, you get enough to do. Seriously. Anyway, again, these two things is just fun scrapbooking history right here. Those two things. Then there was this. I don't know. This is called Peppermint Dreams. I have no idea what's in here. Again, these were just, it's paper, and these were cheap and in a bag. And so I'm not really sure what all. Pink and white stripes, little florals, pink floral, little wallpaper. It almost looks like little wallpapers, huh? This could be fun in a journal that I actually have up and coming, so I'm going to keep those out so I remember to use them. These are called Vanilla Wafer. Great, I don't want vanilla wafers. Do they even make vanilla wafers anymore? I don't even know. I have a corn allergy, so unfortunately a lot of that stuff that's store-bought has corn in it, and I can't eat it. Oh, that's pretty. Very nice. This is like House and Home, kind of small little house. Pennsylvania Dutch looking. This looks like old kitchen wallpaper from the 70s. And then there's this. Interesting. So those are very thin, but they will be good for some upcoming journals I actually have. And yeah. Then I found this, there was this Creating Memories. Let me see if I can get that off. But everybody needs a good cutting board and on the go. This is a great size right here. So I did pick that up. And then I found these little Irish coffee mugs from the old French house. It was built in 1737. They're never open on Sundays, it says, which I love. And it's called Mary Mahoney's in Biloxi, Mississippi. And I just loved these. I thought they'd be cute for my coffee bar. So got those. I don't have any Irish coffee mugs. And then random, I saw this and I knew exactly what it was. But remember you used to send away with the Wonder Bread and you could get the little sandwich box for your Wonder Bread sandwich. It's wet because I just got it out of the dishwasher. But anyway, I picked that up just because it's fun. And I thought, you know what? This would be so cute to put like, I don't know, just little bits and bobs in it. And you can always use storage. So I would not use it for a sandwich because it's probably plastic. But anyway, super cute. Got that. Who did not love using Wonder Bread? And we used to make fluffernutters. You had to have the softest bread, which was Wonder Bread back in the day when we were kids. You had to have fluff, not the marshmallow cream, but you had to have marshmallow fluff by the company. And it said fluff. It was in a glass bottle, clear. It was white because of the marshmallow. And it was fluffier than the marshmallow cream. And then it had, and they came in the plastic tub too. And like a bigger tub. And then it had a blue label on it. Oh my gosh. And then you get the creamy peanut butter. You smooth it on that bread and you eat it and it sticks to the roof of your mouth. Oh, such a good memory. I love fluffernutters. Okay. Anybody with me? Raise their hand. Love a good fluffernutter. Okay. Then for my friend Sandy Wilhelmina, I don't know if she wants this or not, but I found this up in the attic of the estate sale that I went to. I don't know if you can see it because of my light. It's really bad, but it's a little young lady and she is sitting at a spinning wheel. And there's a little cat. I don't think Sandy has cats. I don't know. But it says at the spinning wheel. And I thought this would be perfect. She could even stick it on her door going in of her room. I don't know if she wants it or if she doesn't want it, then she could just cut this out and use it in a journal, whatever. So I just thought that was super cute. So I bought it. I couldn't reach anybody. I tried to reach her, reach out to her to see if she wanted it. I just went ahead and bought it. Okay, next thing that I got, and I think, is this my final thing, I think, is this it's like 1960s. It's signed. It's done on some kind of watercolory canvas, and it just, I've got to look up whoever did this. I can't, I need a magnifying glass, but anyway, it is an incredible watercolor and pen sketch. And so I don't know if you can see it because it's very large and thin. But remember back in the 60s, they used to, and I have several of them, they used to make those long, thin, with the big-eyed girls and stuff, and I have several. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, I just love it. It has costumes and a flower shop downstairs, and then the little turret with the widow's walk up there, and I just... yeah, I had to have it. So, oops, sorry. It's just so, so sweet. You can see that. And this is not a lithograph. This is actually real. So I'm going to look that up, see who did that. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. So thanks for joining me. This was the final day of that estate sale and my thrift haul, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back with some crafting to use all this stuff up. Bye, guys.
Welcome to the Crafty Girl Show.